for example, if you sell a product, if your business is more so focused on selling or e-commerce, I want to find ways where you can sell directly inside the app because we have viewers that are just browsing. So that's something that we just recently launched. Actually, I haven't even fully started promoting it as yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new feature where each business that if you sell a product, you can activate your store. So we built a feature where you can now sell those products directly from the app. So it's not just so much a directory where people can find you, they can also buy directly from you inside the app, and 100% of those proceeds go directly to each business. We keep nothing, we want nothing. We just want to be able to help. So if there's people downloading the app every day, browsing different stores and products and things like that, you should have the right or access to at least sell. So for a small minimal fee, but we take no percentage of the sales. So that's something that so things like that is what I want to focus on. How can we help these businesses to thrive? How can we help them to have better product or marketing or designs, logo?
Mm-hmm.
How are you marketing? How are you doing these different things? Your branding. So that's so much more of what we're going to try to focus on over the next few months, is kind of reaching out to these businesses and doing little things like that.
Oh, that's wonderful. So yeah. Do you see that as a separate consulting part of the app, or how are you thinking through helping each of these businesses through their branding and marketing?
We have a group I have access to designers and things like that. So for businesses that have the interest of, yeah, you're right, I've been looking to get a new logo, or I've been needing a website for a while. We have access to designers and developers that can do these different things to help. And at that point, it'll be at a minimal fee as well, because we understand that, funding and budget and things like that, especially if you're starting a new business or if it's your first business, you need a bit of guidance, you need a bit of help. I know it based on experience. So if I had certain guidance or help or assistance, or if things were affordable that I desired, then it could really help. So being that help in whatever capacity that we can, or I can, or our company can, or if we can point you in the right direction, at least, I think that's beneficial and effective, and it stands for what I personally believe in myself and for the app.
Yeah. In your own life and experiences, how have you approached the idea of fear and uncertainty, and especially in this, in the companies you've started, pushing past those times where just things were not going well? How do you work through fear and uncertainty and keep moving forward?
I embrace it, to be totally honest, because we know nothing of what tomorrow holds, So that in itself is a bit of fear, because what if? It's always that what if. So I just live and I embrace everything that I do, whether it's for myself, personal or business. I just embrace the moment, appreciate the moment, and have no regrets. That's kind of like me in a nutshell. So it's just enjoying the moments, not allowing failures to be failures, but more so learning experiences. And once you can tap into that, and it's like, okay, I learned this, but I didn't fail, or I'm not a failure. That type of approach and that type of thinking, I really think is beneficial and effective to allow you to not get inside your own head and be your own enemy.
Yeah. So with everything that you have done and experienced so far, what would you say has been the best advice that you were ever given?
It's a good little transition to what I just said. Yeah. Not be your biggest enemy. Earlier on, more of the self-doubt. I don't know if I can do this, or I don't know. Someone told me, you are your biggest enemy. And once you can beat and defeat that person, you win at anything. So once I really tapped into this, thinking, it's like, hey, I'm just going to go all out every time, then I can live with the results. So that's kind of what I was told, and that's kind of what I embrace, that I live by. And, you just treat each other right, look out for each other, literally do it instead of just saying, oh, it's the right thing to do, but live by it. I think that we can, step by step somehow kind of just be better as a race, as a, humanity. So that would be my little answer in a quick summary.
Sure. Excellent. Well, Rameish, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me this morning. I so appreciate it. If the listeners want to see what you're working on, download the app, like where is the best place they could go to do all of this?
Yeah, they can go to the App Store and just search Black Nation, or they can visit blacknation.app, and they can follow us on Instagram at Black Nation App.
Okay, wonderful. I will put those links in the show notes so they can click right through.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Of course, my absolute pleasure. Thank you.
All righty, have a good one.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Advance Your Art podcast. If you like this episode, please go into iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button so that every single time I release a new episode, it will go directly to you without even thinking about it. If you're interested in hearing older episodes, please go to advanceyourart.com where you can find the catalog of everything I've done so far, as well as contact information and projects I'm working on. Thank you again, and have a great day.